An already contentious fight to win the Republican primary for governor in Wisconsin got even more so overnight. Donald Trump endorsed businessman Tim Michels.
Michels just got into the race 6 weeks ago. Trump calls him an American first conservative. But how will this shake up the race? Political reporter Will Keneally sat down with an expert to find out. Will?
That's right. So at one point, we had a relatively clear frontrunner in the race, Scott Walker's former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Clayfish. Now that narrative has flipped on its head, with Michels becoming the new frontrunner in the race.
And I think his endorsement is going to have a major effect.
Tim Michels now has the momentum in the primary for governor after former President Donald Trump's endorsement. But UW-La Crosse political science professor Anthony Chergosky says that doesn't guarantee a victory for Michels.
I don't think a Trump endorsement on its own is quite enough for a candidate in a Republican primary.
He says a candidate has to capitalize on the endorsement to leverage it to persuade Trump-faithful voters.
If you have a candidate who can take advantage of all of those things, I think the endorsement really does matter.
This was a blow to the rest of the field that was hoping for a Trump endorsement, perhaps most for Rebecca Clayfish, who didn't get the state's party endorsement but got more votes for it than any other candidate. In a statement released last night, Clayfish defended her path forward, saying that Trump likes winners and, quote, "I'm the only person in this race who has won statewide, not once but 4 times.
I'm particularly interested in what Rebecca Clayfish does, because something isn't working for Rebecca Clayfish.
He says Clayfish has failed to resonate with voters so far.
So I think you might see some candidates adjusting their strategies.
And with about 2 months left before the August primary, Chergosky says any course correction needs to happen soon.
With the Trump endorsement, that comes along at a pretty key moment in this campaign as voters are starting to tune in, as they are starting to form their impressions of the candidates, as they are starting to decide who they're going to vote for in August.
So that primary will be held August 9th, and the winner will face incumbent Governor Tony Evers.